What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the week 18 drop list for Supreme's fall winter 2022 season, which is set to drop this Thursday, December 29th. So this is the second to last drop for this season, so not too much to drop after this week. I would imagine we'll have an end of season sale, which I'm saving some money up for. But anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, I do cover all these drop lists: Supreme, Kith, Bait, Palace, so stay tuned for those. But as we get into this off season, I will be covering more stuff just like in my wardrobe, making some more content that isn't just related to drop lists. But once the seasons get started back up again, I will be going back into covering all the drop lists, so should be introducing some new content, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. But anyways, getting into this week's drop, the big thing for this week is the collaborations with Windstopper, or the use of Windstopper materials. They have done a lot of that. So starting off here, we have a vest. And I've never been too big of a fan of vests. I feel like if you're gonna wear an extra layer, you might as well just like make it a jacket. I've never really understood the concept of vests, but with that being said, I think these are pretty nice in terms of design. There's not too much going on here. We've got the small left Supreme logo, or the small box logo on the left chest, just says Supreme, and then above the right waist we have the Windstopper branding as well. So pretty clean, not too much going on. I think the color selection is pretty nice. I think the camo was done pretty well, and that goes for all these because they all have the same colorways and the same camos pretty much. But anyways, moving on to this hoodie, we have a zip up hoodie, again with that Windstopper material. This has sort of like a mock neck going on. I actually have a hoodie like this and I really like it. Just it keeps your neck a little bit warmer. It's just a interesting fit too, kind of. Even when you wear it unzipped, it's kind of up there, keeping you a little bit warmer, protecting you from the wind. So I appreciate hoodies with that, and I only have one in my collection that is like that. So yeah, I definitely like that detail. And then again, we've got some simple branding, just the Supreme logo on the left chest, and then above the left cuff we have the Windstopper branding there. And then we have sweatpants in the same material, so as you guys can see here, just has the left box logo on the front leg, and then on the back has the Windstopper logo there on the right side pocket. I really had to think about which side that was on. Then we have some Windstopper accessories, hats, whatever you want to call them. So this hat also comes with a face mask, and then we have the face mask by itself, and then we also have a neck gaiter, which if you don't know what a neck gaiter is, they got really big during COVID because people wanted to wear those instead of masks. But pretty much you just like slip it on your neck. You could like tie it up so it keeps your neck and some of your face warm depending on how high you want it to go up. But yeah, that's what a gaiter is. I was looking at that for like 5-10 minutes and couldn't figure out what it was, and there was someone in the comments who said like, what is this? And I finally figured it out, so I answered his comment, so hopefully he was happy about that. But yeah, I didn't know what it was originally just looking at it. Here we have the glitter yoke down puffer jackets, and I gotta say the glitter vinyl is just taking this piece and putting it in the garbage for me. I don't know, just not really feeling it. I feel like it looks childish. It just doesn't really look that great. I don't know, I'm a big hater right now. I think the white and gray one actually looks pretty cool, but I think the vinyl glitter, if it wasn't that vinyl, I think it would look a lot cooler. Maybe even if it was like still glitter, just a different material that wasn't as shiny and so much of a contrast from the rest of the jacket, maybe I'd like it a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know, I just don't like the way that vinyl looks on this jacket. And I actually really like the silhouette of the jacket. I think it looks really pleasant. And the puffs, I like the big puffs. I've mentioned that many times on this channel. So yeah, I'm kind of heartbroken because I really like this jacket. I just don't like that vinyl touch, which is pretty much the whole point of the jacket. But regardless, the branding, we've got some on the back neck, I believe, just says Supreme there, and then on the waist, kind of close to the buttons. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about these jackets. Maybe I'm just being a hater, but I feel like these could have been super cool and they just kind of flopped on them. Here we have the Supreme Momoko Doll. As you guys can see here, they have some different Supreme fits going on. We've got like a heather gray sweatsuit with the gray box logo and the pin-up cap. And then on this side we have the black box logo with the down parka jacket and then those layered pants. and some like wheat Air Forces, it looks like. So yeah, I don't know, maybe if I had like a daughter or something, I would buy this. I'm not really sure who this is aimed at. I feel like this is kind of a weird item for Supreme to drop as an accessory. Like, I get it, and it's kind of cool. Like, it's especially cool that they have like on little Supreme clothes and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like the only people who are going to buy this really is people buying it for like their daughters. So I don't know, gonna be interesting to see how quickly these go off the shelves. Next we have what is my favorite piece for this week. I think this piece is super clean, especially this green color, very reminiscent of like a golf piece in my opinion for some reason, but it's just a button-up polo using that Polar Tech fleece. This is the 300 shearling fleece, so it's a little bit thicker, which I like that look, especially on this piece itself. And I think the colorways are solid, but that green one is really doing it for me. I really like that one. Then below those we have some mohair sweaters, and I'm a huge fan of mohair, but I just wasn't really feeling these. I feel like the colors aren't really doing it for me, and also I don't really think of Supreme being a brand that I want to get like a mohair sweater from. It's got some Supreme branding there on the left chest and like that old English font, which I don't really like that font either, so there's just a lot of stuff culminating for me to not really like this piece. Like I said, not really looking to get sweaters from Supreme most of the time. I don't really like the font that they used, and I don't really like the colors that they went with here, but I'm a big fan of mohair, so maybe once I see these on somebody, I'll appreciate them a little bit more, but yeah, not really feeling those ones either. Then we have the scattered applique hoodie. I think this is cool. I think it's nice that it's all applique and it's not just a print. I feel like that makes it a lot cooler, and the colors here are pretty nice. I really like this tan one. I think that one's the best. I think the black one's cool. The blue one with just the black letters I thought was the weakest, and then this heather gray one with the all red lettering I thought was pretty cool too. But I like the use of the different color lettering, and I think the tan one is just the best. Then we have an Ashtray. This one is super cool. All these colorways are super sick. I think I would have to go with the red or the green one. I feel like they're a little bit more classic than the blue one. When I think of like classic stuff with the color gold, I always think of red or green. Maybe that's like a Christmas thing, but I don't know, I just feel like green and red are really like classy colors for some reason. Then we have some corduroy camp caps, and this blew my mind because the corduroy is from Loro Piana, and if you guys know Loro Piana, you know it's gonna be very expensive, but it's gonna be really nice. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be really expensive, so I can't wait to see how much these hats go for. I haven't seen any prices yet, but if I end up seeing them, I'll probably make like a shorts video or just leave a comment down below about how expensive they are. But yeah, didn't realize at the beginning of the year that Loro Piana was doing anything with Supreme, which is super cool. Those fabrics are going to be super high quality, but yeah, they're going to be super high priced too. And then below that we have a 6-panel corduroy cap, which is from wool from Loro Piana as well. So yeah, even though these will probably be pretty expensive, I do think these are really nice hats, especially this like orangish, burnt orangish color I think is really nice. I don't normally love this style of hats, but I really like corduroy, especially on hats, and the fact that it's Loro Piana wool is going to make these hats really nice. So I'm kind of biased that I like these. I feel like I'm kind of falling into the hype of Loro Piana here, but it's working on me, Supreme. You did something right here. And then we have the new Air split beanies. I think this Christmas themed one is pretty cool, but I think the camo ones are pretty ugly. These remind me of that Rothko camo pants that got super popular back in like 2016, and those were awful. That trend was terrible, and that's all these hats make me think of, just that camo. That's all I can think of when I see that. So for that reason, my idea of these hats is kind of tarnished. Rothko, you really did me dirty, or did the whole camo scene dirty, but I don't know. I'm sure some people will like these, and I do believe the Supreme part is reflective. And then we have a Flask, which is 3 ounces, so you can fit 3 ounces of whatever your beverage of choice is in there. I don't really know anyone that actually uses a Flask. Like, they're like a cool idea, but I don't know anyone who really uses them. Although I feel like this is something cool to just set on your desk. I do like that it's so subtle that they just have like the gray on gray or silver on silver, whatever. I really like how they've applied the logo. I think it looks really nice with like that brushed metal or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. This is something dependent on price. I can see myself just picking it up to have around the house because I think it's a cool little knickknack. But like I said, I don't really see this getting much use. And then to wrap it all up, we have the elephant keychain, which I haven't really been big on any of the elephant stuff this season. I don't know if it's like a reference to something. I haven't had anyone fill me in on those details, but I don't know. Art wise, I just haven't really enjoyed the elephant stuff, which I know some people have, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a hater. I've hated on a lot of stuff this week. I feel like a lot of stuff this week just wasn't that great. I feel like this was a pretty underwhelming week, to be honest, which sucks because it is the second to last week, but hopefully next week will be super fire. We'll have to see what all we have left. I haven't even really taken that into account yet, but yeah, my favorite items for this week is definitely that Polar Tech fleece button-up polo and then the Ashtray, but other than that, not really too much I was feeling this week. So let me know what you guys think about it down below, and if you guys have made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but we will see you next time. Have a good one.